Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's shifting through the gears here. Luis Suarez! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Nuno Mendes. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Still goalless. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Costa Curta. Kante cuts out the pass. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Eto'o. Beraldo wins the duel this time. The most accurate pass. Thuram. Now he's off and running. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he was quick to react. And that's been won straight back. Di Maria. Messi. For Di Maria. Xavi Alonso. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Girona finding their passes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Scholes. Nuno Mendes. Drogba. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless.
Immediately.
Some first-half thoughts?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Moved on forwards. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Suarez. Oh, what a pass! And that was very necessary. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Luis. It's Luis Suarez! He's done very well to get to that.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Di Maria. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals.
For this match was
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And the pass is intercepted. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Eto'o. And here's Eto'o. Conte. It is still anyone's game, 0-0.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
That has ended up in no man's land. Messi. Drogba. Xavi Alonso. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Drogba showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
And here's Scholes.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And here's Eto'o.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
There will be 1 minute added time.
There's the hit! And the whistle goes, so nearly a telling finale, but it ends 0-0. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable.
Just a quick announcement.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
As you can
everybody,
see,
and
we are
welcome
all
to
set.
today's match.
The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Goes in for the header! Now, who's going to be first to this? And now they can spring out of defence. He's got away. That's a promising run he's making on the right. He won't be happy with that one.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. Mbappe! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Mbappe. Neither side yet able to find the net. And the counter is on. Ugarte. Manchester United finding their passes. Rafinha. Manchester United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Pedri. Almost half an hour in now. And that's a good ball. Mbappe! Goal! Manchester United! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And here's Mbappe. Tries a shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Substitution on the field, number 17.
So time for
Daniel Van
change,
Buiten.
and this one has been on the
Coming
cards
on
for a
to
little
replace
while.
him is
This looks very much like a
number
shoring up of the
11,
rear guard.
Van Dijk.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager...
There's the shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Manchester United really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
It's their second corner of the game. Rafinha plays it short. Great hit!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Chelsea are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. Costa Curta. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Mbappe! And he's managed to get free. Mbappe! They are queuing up to have a go here.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Scholes. Scholes. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Hello attendees, this
It's
is
a dressing room that
children's
needs
announcement.
rousing at half-time,
With the
because
father
in
of a
truth
boy
they've
in the
not really
green
been at it so
backpack,
far.
kindly contact
If
a
the
nearby
pep
member
talk
of
works,
staff.
we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the action is back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, taken with style! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Mbappe. Decent progress down the left. Looks a good ball through.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And it's Messi. Mbappe! He has found the way through. And the shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
The attendance for this match
Alexander-Arnold.
was 70,987.
Messi. Chelsea do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. It's run loose here. He's found a way past. Quality ball. Mbappe. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Xavi Alonso. Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's Scholes. No, he refuses to take the bait. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Luis Suarez. And they're quick to get it back. Xavi Alonso cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
That's good play. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, what has happened here? And that will be it. Chelsea perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a doubt, it is the
everybody,
week's
and welcome
most
to today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Scholes. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Costa Curta. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games.
There's the hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. Chelsea have their second corner now. Tries a header! Saliba. This one, and the shot! Oh, this looks sharp. Rummenigge might just make this. Still goalless. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Eto'o. Costa Curta. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, played through for the wide man. That's a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Van Bouten makes the interception.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And here's Suarez. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. He won't be happy with that one. And Messi! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Germany are in front now, the game's only goal.
There will be
Well, I think the
one
managers are
at a
going to
time.
have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time.
And we've reached half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Rummenigge. No, that's been intercepted. Xabi Alonso chasing after it. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Rummenigge, he's picked his way through, tries a shot!
The attendance for this match,
And he nearly went all the way.
Well, the balance and close control on his run was really sweet. The finish left a sour taste.
Germany with another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Terrific header! Maldini, cleared away. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. No way through. Forwards and with intent. That is a great ball.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Scholes. Now it's... And the finish! He scores! There seemed no way back, but they are level. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And it's Eto'o.
Oh, that's such a good run.
Big header! Harmlessly behind.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Xabi Alonso.
So, time for changes on
10,
both sides, actually.
Suarez. Number 9, Scholes. Coming on the field, number 5, Jamal. Number 25, Eucharist.
Costa Corta.
Number 13,
It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Substitution in progress.
Jamal. And he stands tall, impenetrable.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Martinelli! Goal, Germany! And they get themselves in front! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Number 23.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Gerrard.
Germany probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
De Bruyne.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Martinelli. And that's that. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence...
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello, everybody,
Without a
and
doubt, it is the
welcome to
week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That is good alertness. Now he's off and running. Maldini cuts it out. And it's Beckham. Alonso. Now it's Luis Suarez. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Rodri gets across to intercept that. Adams cuts out the pass. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, what can I say about this guy, Luis Suarez? An elite striker with an insatiable will to win, whether through that panache and shine he can produce, or sheer bloody mindedness at times. He'll relish a duel or two with that defence, looking for anything he can to feed on.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Now it's Luis Suarez. Well, they've got it again. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Hits one! Goal! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Chelsea are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Scholes. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side. Luis Suarez has another go. It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Chelsea are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And here's Eto'o.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Seedorf. And that's been intercepted. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
And just a quick reminder today,
Chelsea
please
in
drink
control at
responsibly.
half-time,
Anyone appearing
2-0.
intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitution on the field.
And we're off again.
Number 14, Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on the field is number 22.
Hoisted in.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Can he get onto this? And that's another good win of the ball. Beckham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, that is commitment to the cause.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He's got tall. And more, and more, and more. And they are pulling clear here. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
India with the corner, they're first.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Ruben Neves. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Scholes. Oh, he's found some space here. Eto'o. It'll be a throw-in. Chelsea still without a single shot on target. He's gone for goal! Alexander-Arnold. Nice physical challenge. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
India clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Played back in. Terrific header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Tchouameni. Guardiola. And Adams. Played into space out wide. It's a goal kick. Ruben Neves. Saliba. Alexander-Arnold. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Guardiola. Foot in. Thuram. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Oh, this looks sharp. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Wow, look who's involved.
Oh, well played.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Ruben Neves. Neymar. Van der Vaart. Costa Curta. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, that's fabulous. And he welcomes it in. He's got the shot away! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless.
With the father of a boy in a yellow
So we are
t-shirt
still
kindly
where we
make
were
his
at
way
the
to
beginning.
information
It is
centre.
0-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the...
Can he finish? He's missed, but not by that far. Costa Curta. And they've switched it over to the other side. Now it's Luis Suarez. Here's Rodri. Xabi Alonso. It's a good-looking cross. And it's hoisted clear.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
And here's Eto'o. That's an excellent interception. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Alexander-Arnold. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And it's Xabi Alonso. Neymar. Aimed beyond the defence. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gently done. Great ball if he can get there. Saliba can get it clear. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, this is a great position. Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Jordi Alba. Adams. Into the last quarter of an hour. To Guardiola. Adams.
India merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Great defending, strong and determined. Looking here to chip it through. Oh, that was vital. Messi tries to get it clear.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Eto'o, and he's lost his man here. Scores! And that was the final act of the game, a nearly game until the very end. And it finishes 0-0. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through.
Please be reminded that drinking
you look
is
back on
only
the game
allowed
then,
in the
Jim?
areas shown
Yeah,
on
this
map.
looked the
Thank you
most
very
likely
much for your
outcome, but we've
cooperation.
had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise
Hello,
of a
everyone,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really get the
Old
juices
Trafford.
flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football's grandest shrines. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Oh, he's found support out wide. Nedved. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, what a climb! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Van Bouten could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play. Well, a quick look at this lineup, and Pavel Nedved jumps higher than the rest.
He'll be involved in more or less everything they try to do going forward.
Yeah, he has all the ingredients to serve up something delicious, and we can feast our eyes on a truly great competitor.
Chance to shoot now!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Batistuta, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nedved, David Villa. Courtois deals with it effortlessly. Xabi Alonso. Chelsea are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And that's really well manoeuvred. Looking tidy in possession here. Has a goal! He scored! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Batistuta. Neto. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And he's there to retrieve it. Xabi Alonso. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking. Suarez is eyeing up his options in the middle. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Nedved takes control of it and he's on the move. He is through here. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Scholes. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's found a way through. Xabi Alonso.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Luis Suarez! Oh, what a stop. Had to be at his very best. And the first 45 minutes are up. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Chelsea head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. Chelsea carrying a one-goal lead. And he was quick to react. Yamal charging forward, the ball at his feet. Rodri. And it's Xabi Alonso. Luis Suarez. Xabi Alonso does really well to win the ball there. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he's whipped it across. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Costa Curta.
The attendance for this match was
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
72,306.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And they're quick to press. Nedved. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Yamal looks to get on the end of this.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And that is a little undercooked. Well, they can break here.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Xabi Alonso heads it! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that's it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Luis Suarez picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Schneider. That's a good foot in there. And the ball's gone astray. Luis Suarez. Now it's Messi. Sane looking to get on the end of this. Sane will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Sane, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
That's really well manoeuvred. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Xabi Alonso is fouled. Caggiolu is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways or this referee could soon change his status.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
No way he was going to let him past. Now it's Szoboszlai. He's going for goal! Oh, it's fallen loose again! No, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Sane cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
And that's been won straight back. And it's Luis Suarez. That's a shade optimistic. Caggiolu. Szoboszlai. Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And it's Eto'o.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as...
Climbs up big! Goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Chelsea leading 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Shot a goal! And it's in! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Chelsea are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Soboslai. Xavi Alonso. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Xabi Alonso really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Can he finish? He has done it!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Sané. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Costa Curta does really well to win the ball there. Chelsea are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had...
And this is Luis Suarez. There's the shot! And it's played forward. Shifted upfield.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Xavi Alonso. Chance for the header! They've done it! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Chelsea go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
4 added minutes on the board. And the referee brings it to a close. Chelsea are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
And as you can see, we've already started here. He's been picked out. Chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And the pass is intercepted. He's looking to shot a goal! It's run loose, who's going to get there? He's had it taken off him. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Otto has it in a wide position.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Tries a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Manchester United have their second corner now. Beckham plays it short. Now the finish! Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
So, third corner of the game. Beckham goes short. He's got the shot away! Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Messi, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And it's Messi. And that's an excellent interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And that's been won straight back. Messi. And the shot! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Number 10, Lionel Messi.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Costa Curta. Played with finesse. Saliba cuts it out. Eto'o. Scholes succumbs to the pressure. Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Costa Curta. And the first 45 minutes are up. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy.
അവിടെ
And a game
വോയിസിന്
which
ഇത്രയും
is
ക്ലാരിറ്റി
right
ഉള്ളൂ.
on the edge.
ഹെഡ്സെറ്റിലാണ് പറയണത്.
One each.
നാളെ കഴിഞ്ഞ് സെറ്റ് ആക്കണം.
Scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score
ഇപ്പൊ നമുക്ക് ഇങ്ങനെ പോവാം. എന്നിട്ട് നാളെ കഴിഞ്ഞ് നമുക്ക് എന്തെങ്കിലും സെറ്റ് ആക്കാം.
And so we're off again. No reported change to either side during the break. And he's intervened well there. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. There's the shot! Superb goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Big chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This match was 70,987.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Xavi Alonso. Thuram. That's a shade optimistic. And now they can clear their lines. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Looking here to chip it through.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can. Manchester United are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That'll be a throw.
Substitution.
Scholes. He has found a way through. That's the throw. Neymar chasing after it. Maldini. And they've switched it over to the other side. And it's Messi. Odo. To Beckham. It's run loose here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling.
Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Eto'o. And they've got rid. Xabi Alonso.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Minutes has been indicated.
And here's Eto'o. He's got to be... There's the hit! Oh, taken with style! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Number 10.
And that will be the final act. Chelsea are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Luis Suarez claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Please put your hands together, everyone.
ആടെ 60 FPS ആ. ജിജി ബ്രോ പോരെ, ഇന്ന് ഇത്രയും പോരെ. ഞാൻ വൈകിട്ട് അപ്പം എനിക്ക് ഡ്യൂട്ടി ഉണ്ട് 2 മണിക്ക്. ഭക്ഷണം കഴിച്ചിട്ടില്ല. ശരിയെന്നാ.